franchise history that they've had the number one overall pick. They had it 7 years ago, and there's no question that they got it right. Selecting Anthony Davis didn't work out long term. He's on his way to the Lakers, and now the next era is here with the Zion Williamson era, which will be official in a matter of moments.
Anthony Davis will not be signing an extension, and he has requested a trade.
The Pelicans have agreed to finally trade Anthony Davis to the Lakers.
The number one pick goes to the New Orleans Pelicans.
Zion he's electrifying.
It's going to revolutionize the city. I think we're going to be a dual sport city for the first time in a long time.
Zion is a special player. He's coming to a special city.
I don't try to live up to nobody's expectations. I'm not trying to be nobody. I'm just trying to be the first Zion.
And I don't need improvement. Fell asleep, a man woke up superhuman.
Crescent City is a unique place. They live life to the fullest. They've had a star-crossed history when it comes to basketball, but you hear the enthusiasm and optimism based on the arrival of that man in the coming days. Marty Smith is in New Orleans, where it is a Mardi Gras, if you were. I mean, Marty Smith at a Mardi Gras for Zion. What could possibly go wrong there?
Reese, I will tell you, I have been from one side of this city to the other over the past couple of weeks here, and it is an absolute fever pitch. Several people here have told me that there has never been this level of anticipation for anyone to come to New Orleans and play basketball. One restaurateur told me earlier, the city is red hot on fire for Zion, and I can tell you, as an aside, he's right. It's about 195 degrees out here, and all of them showed up for Zion to go number one. Here's the number one thing I have heard throughout my entire time here in the past several days, Reese. If you love us, we will love you. And they are ready to love Zion Williamson at number one in the NBA draft. Y'all ready? Here we go.
They may just take Marty all the way down to the river and drop him in there. The Mississippi River, of course, running through New Orleans and headed into the Gulf. There's such a rich culture down there. It's a unique place, great restaurants. The people are so proud of their city, and Zion Williamson, with the great enthusiasm and the personality that we've mentioned before, seems to be the kind of guy who could take even a small market and really energize it about basketball.
Well, there's no question. He's a phenomenon. Wherever he goes, he's going to be the story. I mean, he raised the ratings in college basketball overall, and it's because of the kind of player that he is. He is an incredible athlete. He is nearly unguardable in transition. And, I mean, look at the block shots and the rebounds, the offense he generates off his defense, his finishing ability is jaw-dropping. And watch him here on the left side of the floor guarding a screening action. There's a skip pass, and he gets all the way to the other side of the floor to block a shot by a great athlete in DeAndre Hunter, and going to be a lottery pick, blocks it out of bounds. You just don't see that every day. I mean, he literally out-jumped the Vertec machine, which measures vertical leap at Duke, 45 inches. So his finishing ability in transition is unmatched. He creates offense off his defense. His passing instincts are spectacular. His basketball IQ is terrific, but this may be the best part of him outside of his athleticism and his play. He is relentless with his work ethic. He never takes a play off. I haven't seen anybody play any harder. Maybe there are people that play just as hard, but nobody harder, Chauncey.
This guy is so unique. I mean, I have his body type, and even bigger, actually, than Charles Barkley, one of the greatest of all time Hall of Famers. His game, at the moment, is a bull in a china shop, a lot like Julius Randle. His game will continue to get better, as we know. And everybody knows how explosive Blake Griffin was when he came in the league. Zion's even more explosive. So you talk about his uniqueness, it's something like we've never seen before.
Zion Williamson will be the 10th straight freshman selected number one overall in the NBA draft. In New Orleans, they've been waiting on this second for a while. The pick is in, and Here it is.
With the first pick in the 2019 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Zion Williamson from Duke University.
The emotions evident for Zion as he becomes the third #1 overall pick from Duke. That ties Kentucky for the most in the common draft era. The Blue Devils previously taken #1 overall, Elton Brand and Kyrie Irving. Zion averaged over 22 points, 9 rebounds per game. He won the Wooden Award, scored 81 points in the ACC tournament, most by a freshman in ACC history. And now is making that walk to start his professional career and to really assume the mantle that Anthony Davis leaves behind after the trade and be the face of a franchise in New Orleans.
Shot 82% in transition, the highest player efficiency rating in the last 10 years. They've only been keeping that for 10 years, higher than even Anthony Davis, who is a spectacular superstar in the NBA. He's got star written all over him, really superstar written all over him.
I love the fact that he's just such a good teammate, man. So humble. You could tell that he was raised right. 2 parents in his home that obviously discipline was involved in that. He said his mom is his toughest coach. How about that?
He is with Maria Taylor now. Maria?
Well, Zion, certainly the moment we all anticipated, but you've been waiting for this moment since you were 5. How would you describe being the #1 overall pick in this draft?
I mean, I don't know what to say. I didn't think I'd be in this position. My mom sacrificed a lot for me. I wouldn't be here without my mom. She did everything for me. I just want to thank her.
Your mom was your coach when you were coming up. She coached you until you were 14. What are the sacrifices you feel as though she made for you?
She put her dreams aside for mine. She always looked out for the family first before herself.
Mom, we can see that Zion visibly emotional, as are you. What are you feeling right now in this moment?
He's worked since 5 for this moment. And when you know it's coming, but you just can't really, you just got to wait for it to happen and to watch his hard work pay off and to watch this. We're so happy for him. We're so happy.
Mom, what have you seen from your son over the course of this entire process?
I've seen somebody who believed in the process, who put in the work, and who, put those naysayers aside and just continue to do what we ask and continue to believe in the process. And because of that, we're here today.
And Zion, I know you said you didn't believe that you would be here in this moment. When did that belief change? Was it shaking the commissioner's hand and officially being the pick?
Yeah. It don't even seem real that I just shook his hand. I dreamed about this since I was 4. And for it to actually happen, I just thank God for it.
Now the city of New Orleans is so happy to welcome you to the family. I mean, they've been throwing a party basically all day. Is there anything that you'd like to say to your new team and family in New Orleans?
Let's dance. Let's dance.
They're already dancing. Well, congratulations, Zion, Sharonda, Noah. The party continues.
Thank you.
So the day's just starting for Zion and obviously the entire city of New Orleans, who's celebrating the media tour that he's about to embark on. We're going to have cameras following him the entire time. But guys, certainly a special moment for Zion to share with his mom, Sharonda, and also his brother Noah, that have meant so much to him along this journey.
Maria, thank you. We'll see Zion's night draft. What a wide range of emotions. The magnitude of the moment for Zion Williamson. You saw the tears coming, and then some tears of jubilation perhaps in the midst of a city that knows how to throw a party like no other in New Orleans as they anticipate the arrival of their new superstar, a city